And who would you be, miss?
I am Lucifer, but you can call me Lucy.
You're the last person I'd have expected to do this. You were as straight as a standard for checking all our straight edges.
That had nothing to do with this.
Really? So what did?
Since most of my friends are women, I figured I'd be more helpful to them as a woman.
In my opinion, you were more useful to them as a man. You know what I mean?
I realized that sometimes that kind of help is called for. So I stored a ton of my sperm.
You're speaking figuratively, of course.
Oh no, quite literally. I am using an LNG storage tank to keep it frozen.
Becoming a woman somehow recovered your long lost sense of humor.
And that's not the only advantage of being a woman.
Do enlighten me. Because I always thought that being born a woman is just plain bad luck. Whatever advantages women have are for men's enjoyment only.
That's exactly why I wanted to try being a woman. Not for sex. It's a social justice research project. Or the injustice, rather.
You won't last a week.
We'll see.
Huh. I didn't realize you were such a masochist.
No, I am not. Masochists enjoy pain. I do not. I just want to see things from a different perspective, to become more understanding. Oh, and I want a week of paid sick leave every month for periods.
What periods? Even if you manage to change all your internal plumbing, you'd still not have periods. You're like at least 50,000 years old.
As you well know, the chronological time has nothing to do with the biological age. I can be 33 forever with all the appropriate functions. But the real reason for my request is that women on periods are expected to live separate from their husbands during that time. So over time, all the women in the households learned to synchronize their periods so they could spend their exiles together. And I'd like to join them during this time so we can have long girl talks.
Whew. So you were joking then. You didn't actually redo all your plumbing.
Actually, I did. I wanted the experience to be as authentic as possible.
You're the only qualified person to do such a surgery. How did you manage to operate on yourself?
Easy. I programmed the robotic arm, lay back and watched. Took less than 20 minutes. Nothing to it.
Did you videotape it? I want to watch it.
I did videotape, but just in case I made any programming errors so I could fix them later. But no, you cannot watch it.
Oh, please, pretty please.
No.
I'm curious about something. Do you feel attracted to men now?
What kind of a question is that?
Oh, don't take it the wrong way. It's a purely scientific question.
I just had the surgery a couple of days ago. I'm sure that such things, if they do change, take a lot longer.
Well, now you'll be able to go to the bathhouse and skinny dipping with your girlfriends right in front of their husbands. You'll get to sleep next to them during your period pajamas, parties. I might want to change my sex for a while, too. I'm beginning to see the advantages.
I am sure that if you had the experience being a woman, it would make you better qualified at playing God.
Hey, watch it. I'll sock you in the jaw just the same as I would a guy.
Ah, that's okay. It will help me blend in better. Most women at the market have a black eye.
Oh, I bet they do, if they mouth off like you do to their husbands and fathers.
We had a true equality on our home planet. Didn't living there rub off on you at all?
Oh, it rubbed me in the wrong way.
So now you're overcompensating then. That explains everything.
This game helps to heal my wounded ego.
I seriously recommend you becoming a female for a while. You'll really benefit from a woman's perspective. Your wounded ego would heal much faster
Why is that?
because you might understand then that the woman who hurt you probably didn't do it out of spite.
I know for a fact that she did. So I definitely prefer the social structure where those situations can't happen.
There it is in a nutshell. To create rules and laws to take rights away from a woman so she can't ever say no. To make her subject to your whims, to keep her locked up in the house, force her to wear ridiculous clothes so that no one else can see her beauty and be tempted. Force her to marry a man she doesn't love.
Exactly. That way women can't hurt us.
Men are truly pathetic, so insecure and scared of rejection. They have to come up with all these ridiculous laws to protect themselves from any heartbreak.
Sure, we do it because we can. You know as well as I do it's not going to last forever, this setup. Speaking of which, don't you dare start some sort of a feminist movement now.
I can't promise that. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to start by teaching women how to fight.
Hmm, I do love me a good mud wrestling match. Make sure to let me know when the events are. I'll be the first one to buy a ticket.
Fat chance.
You want your experience to be really authentic, don't you?
Well, yes, of course.
In that case, I'm offering to you my divine penetration so you can have a baby.
No, thank you.
I thought you wanted an authentic experience.
I do, but not with you.
That's what they all said, but they had my babies anyway. This is as authentic as it gets. Most women around here go through this experience. You wouldn't want to cheat, would you? You want real understanding, don't you? I just locked the door. I'm coming for you.